Hey YouTube, right now it's 7:30 in the morning and I have to do something with my hair before 11. So I'm going to do a couple of things. I'm going to show how I interlock my hair with this size needle. This is an E size crochet needle. It has the hook on the end that allows me to grab the end part of my hair and invert it into my roots. Now, I've already did the rest of my hair. I just have a couple in the front, so I decided to show you guys how I do that. Usually, I tighten my hair at least once a month. Um, I'm tender-headed, so when I do tighten it, I try not to tighten it too much because it just hurts. So, this is my first one. I let, it's probably about an inch in there. It's not that much of new growth. You can pretty much see the black here. That's all new growth compared to what's already dyed. Okay, so I grab the hair, if you guys can see it, and I get my needle, and I think the way you do it is either counterclockwise, you go in one way, you go in through the side, and you go in from the back somehow. Usually I don't have a certain method. I just do it whichever way I want, and when it feels tight, then it's a done deal. Um, so what I do, I go in from the top, I grab, I get my end, and I let the hook grab my end, and then it pulls it through. And then once it's in there, then I just pull the rest. I do it between 2 to 3 times, depending on how much new growth is there. I go in through the side, I grab the end, the hook grabs it, and I pull the rest through. Usually I don't do it in the mirror. I just kind of sit down and do it. And as you can see, it's already getting a little bit tighter. I don't know if you can see that. And I'm going to, there's still a little more room left. So I'm going to do it one more time. I'll do it through the back. I grab the end. I pull it through. And then that's pretty much a done deal. And I think, let me see if I have one more. This is another one. I hope you guys can see the new growth. Okay, like before, I go in from the front, I grab the end, I pull it through, and I believe this method is called interlocking. You can use this method also for sister locks, and if you don't know, my locks are done by braids. I just braided mine in singles, and in about 2 years, it's threaded now. So on my ends, you can still see the braids, but I don't care. It locks pretty much from the root down, and then probably a little bit at the end is still braided, which doesn't really matter to me. I like the different look. And then I go in again. I grab the end. And then also, when it comes to the size needle, I think I already said it, but when it comes to the size needle, it just depends on how thick your hair is. Um, you can use a bigger size. It just really depends on how big. And there may be a size smaller than this, but all you really need is the hook. As long as it can go through the root, you just really much need the hook to grab the hair. And then once the hair is at least halfway through, you can pretty much pull through the rest. Let's see if I have any more to show you guys. And I'm gonna curl this front anyway, so it won't really matter. It's just my time to tighten it, and I've been told, I've seen another YouTube video, depending on how you invert it, will it will lay how you invert it. If your last method of of tighten it and you're putting it this way, then it's going to lay better on that side, or it's going to lay better going back, or it's going to lay coming forward. But after a couple of days or a week or so, it's going to draw out anyway. So I'll be back uh, to show more. Actually, I'll be right back. I'm going to be using these size rods, my Lock and Twist Gel, Lock and Twist Gel Organic and Root Stimulator, and my water bottle. I'm not going to damp it too much because I don't have time to wait for it to dry. So I just kind of lightly damp it and then put the gel on it. I may have to sit in the dryer. Sometimes if I'm rushing, I just kind of blow dry it. I just lightly mix it, rub some locking gel on it. You don't have to put gel on it. I usually just do like a mousse if I want to do something quick without using water, because that allow me to, once that mousse dries quicker, it won't take as long to curl. But I'm pretty much going to just do a small rod set in the front, taking it backwards. It really doesn't matter how it lays, but once it's curled, I'm just going to pin it on my top. And again, I'm rolling it backwards. The rods that I have, I bought from the Chinese store, my local Chinese store. Okay. Um, Let me do a little bit more. And I think you guys pretty much get the point. I'll be back to, when the curls are dried, I'll be back to show the rest of the style. Really, it doesn't matter to me how the rod sits on my head. Once it's curly, like I said, I'm going to just pin it on that top part. Okay, see you guys later.